Hey, so right now I'm just shuffling up and then I'm gonna read some collective energy, just to collect the energy to see, what's going on and to offer some messages on what to do moving forward. I'm just gonna read whatever like take comes out. What does the collective need to know, Holy Spirit? Um, so the first card that came out was King of Pentacles, then we got the double card, and then we got Four of Wands. So this definitely could be a Capricorn that is in a very abundance type of energy. Or this could be someone that is kind of like a player, but it seems as though it's like the karmic attachments that they have could be surrounding like people that they're around. It's definitely given the energy of like a group or something that celebrates. It's like they kind of bring out the worst in this person. Yeah, the high priestess came out on the side. So there's definitely some type of secret that's coming out. And it has to do with you. Yeah, we got the Empress and the Knight of Swords. So there's definitely some type of energy surrounding some type of Empress energy as to where I definitely could be talking to a divine feminine, but it seems as though it's like you're very ambitious and then you've made a lot of big changes, right? And through your determination and following your intuition, it has definitely put you on the right side of karma. And there's like a karmic group or something that was trying to block you in some type of way. All right. You're going to be feeling a rapid change, especially when it comes to exhaustion that you may be feeling. So you could be feeling like a little bit exhausted. You might be having like a little bit of issues, like just being able to concentrate. But that is going to change like very quickly. It's gonna be very, like, abrupt. There's someone in the background, they're very arrogant, they're very jealous. Hangman and Queen of Wands came out in reverse, so whoever it is, it's like they're, like, resistance to the Most High. It's like someone's been warned, multiple times to not be so jealous, pushy, like, someone's very, like, hot-tempered and whatever, and they're definitely going through karma or about to go through karma for whatever they're doing. Justice came out in reverse and Five of Wands came out in reverse. So there was definitely some type of injustice that could have happened to you, right? And you're releasing that. And you're releasing it for your peace. Like you're definitely protecting your peace. Okay. Yeah, and it's to avoid like some type of conflict that someone tries to bring your way. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So you definitely have a lot of clarity, and it's through the decisions you're making. Someone tried to probably like start some type of a conflict with you, right? Hey, someone tried to start like some type of conflict with you, but it seems as though like you resolved it by simply walking away. Thank you. Yeah, with this King of Cups, you're very kind, you're very compassionate, and this is something that can be seen, like, especially by the people that are around you. Okay, you heavily practice forgiveness, but then you also know how to set hard boundaries as to where can't nobody really play with you. Like, they can't really affect you and your forward momentum. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You're very goal oriented, and you're also a loyal and faithful partner. Like, you being so trustworthy definitely has you being seen in a brighter light, especially with people around you. So it could be romance, but it also could be friendships, family relationships. And also I'm picking up for someone like coworkers and stuff. So maybe at your work, you're viewed in a very high light. Yeah, and there's a hater. There's a hater in your energy. Like whoever it is, like all they do is focus on the negative. Everyone should help you, but you're always a kind of person. Be kind, don't be mean. Yeah. And whoever this individual is, like they're coming off as being very despondent, right? So pretty much it's like they'll rather take the oppositions and stand up in the truth, is what I'm picking up for someone. Yeah, the Lovers card literally flipped. So it definitely could be a Gemini, or it could be some type of a partnership, like somebody that you highly valued at one point in time. Like maybe you still love them, but you had to separate from them because they were coming up as like kind of toxic. Yeah, they're like stuck. They're not healing, like whoever this is. And it's like they keep returning back to trouble. Like they keep doing things that they know is wrong. And the Most High is communicating with them, the right steps for them to take to focus on their healing, but they're not focusing on it. And they're heavily in your energy in some type of way. This could be some type of toxic family environment. And it's like someone's trying to keep you from being at peace, but they can't do it anymore. So whoever it is, they're kind of like self-destructing at this time. And it's mainly because they're upset because of the peace you have. Yeah. I'm not making it up. Yeah, you're definitely in harmony, like with your higher self. So that's really good. Hi. Somebody also could be traveling soon. Yeah, with this Wheel of Fortune, somebody's definitely going to be receiving some type of a fortune. Okay, so maybe it could be an inheritance. Maybe it could be, I don't know, winning the lottery or something. I don't know. Or somebody could be like getting monetized. What else? Yeah, there's a lot of wealth coming your way. And it's going to also provide you with a lot of stability. But you also have to be mindful about like who you're giving to. Good evening. Yeah, you are an authority figure, or you will be viewed as an authority figure. You actually, it's like you set morals, like you have very good morals. Yeah, with this Queen of Cups, it's like whoever I'm talking to, you have a definite balance between your masculine and feminine energy. And this is something you've worked really hard to obtain. You're very empathic and you realize that you can't allow individuals to like play with your emotions in order to get what they want from you. Like maybe you've dealt with people that tried to use you in the past. Yeah, and it led to some type of a tower. But with this tower, it seems as though it was like emotionally. Yeah, there was someone that was trying to control your emotions in some kind of way, and now they're not able to, which is why there's definitely someone that is self-destructing at this time. And it's because they see you still healing, they see you still working, focusing on yourself. I'm talking to someone that's very ambitious, like you have a lot of skills, you're very talented, and you're mastering those skills. So maybe if you were doubting that, this is your confirmation to know that you definitely are on the right path, okay? You're doing the right things that you need to do. You know, in the past, you could have been feeling very imbalanced and it was due to your finances. And once you release control of that and really put your faith in the Most High, it's helping you to like fulfill your purpose. Like you have a lot of clarity now about like, yeah, you have a lot of clarity now about your long-term success, okay? And you see how he's like looking. Like, it's giving the energy of, like, you're working and you're starting to see results from the things that you're doing, and you're just, like, admiring that because you're, like, heavily reflecting at this time where you're like, "Wow, I remember where I was, in the past, and look at where I am now." That's definitely a good space for you to be in because that helps you to be, grateful for what you have, right? Even though things might not be perfect, you definitely are, becoming grateful and noticing the blessings that you do have, like, no matter how small. Yeah, and that's opening you up to a lot. Ace of Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, okay? You have a lot of joy coming your way. So make sure you're focusing on being like compassionate towards yourself and focusing on being creative, moving through different challenges or whatever, like creatively, pretty much, because you're going through an emotional awakening as to where you are not aware of who was trying to play on your emotions. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I said clarify this Ace of Pentacles. So you definitely are going to be having like a new opportunity coming in. And this opportunity could come in the form of like some type of partnership or even just having a shared understanding with someone. Clarify Two of Cups. hmm Seven of Wands came out, but it was like face down. Yeah, there was someone that was like lying a lot, but it's been revealed at what they were lying about. Um, Whoever it is, they could be going through like constant like conflicts all the time, and they're literally receiving back the energy that they've been putting out. Like it's clear that someone was defending something horrible. It's like whoever it was, they were kind of like in denial, and it seems as though they were in denial about you. It's like they just wanted you to be a horrible person or something, and that's just not what it came out to be. And now you're protecting yourself and you're protecting your energy. Yep. By setting these clear boundaries. So you're definitely in the right space. Yeah, now somebody's feeling really heartbroken. You could have stopped talking to someone, separated, broke up with someone. I don't know, but whatever you did, it was the right thing for you to do because now they're going through their karma as to where now they're feeling mentally trapped. And that is the energy that they wanted you to be in. So someone's definitely going through intense karma. And it's mainly because you remain consistent and practical. You are making so many improvements. Okay. So, sometimes we doubt ourselves about our forward momentum. But if that is a feeling that you're feeling right now, definitely look at the past, at how you used to operate in the past, and look at how you're operating now. Okay. You have to be aware and really big up yourself for the positive changes that you've made in your life. Okay. Yeah. And that's going to help you to manifest even more. And it's going to also help you to manifest a strong foundation once you realize the strong foundation that you have set for yourself. Okay, because once you're doing that, it's going to help to manifest that in your life, like with the things around you. Once you become emotionally stable, it starts to show in the life that is around you. So if you're wanting your finances to pick up and things like that, you have to be stable and consistent with practicing gratitude for what you have, and that is going to call more to like come in for you. Okay. Yeah. And you're also very resilient, and you're hella resilient when it comes to maintaining your boundaries because you've had like a lot of individuals that didn't respect your boundaries, like really. And it's like someone really didn't want you to focus and, do what you need to do. And it seems as though it's like when you walked away from them, you were able to like really start to focus on yourself, which is literally what they didn't want you to do. Yeah, Page of Wands, Two of Wands. So Wands is fire. So I could be talking to an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, or it could be one of those signs that was like trying to hold you back in some type of way. But definitely expect something to be happening that's really gonna like open up your eyes to something. Like there's something being revealed about someone, and it has to do with some type of conflict, okay? The strength card landed like face down. So whoever it is, like they're feeling very weak and they're feeling like they're losing this battle. It seems as though you're not participating in the fight, in the conflict, you're not being aggressive, you're not hostile. And whoever it is, it's like that is all they're embodying at this time. So the individuals around them are seeing like something is wrong with you. Like, what is your issue? You feel me? With the Hermit card, it could be a Virgo that's going through this, or you could be a Virgo, or you could just be doing a lot of self reflection, and that's helping you to move forward. Okay. I'm talking to someone that's definitely contemplating making like some type of decision. Yeah. And it has to do with the new beginning. This is your message to know if this is you contemplating making some type of decision, it will be successful. Okay. This is something that you'll be able to celebrate. Yeah. The chariot card flew out. So that is your triple confirmation that whatever you set out to do is going to be successful. And the success is going to come in super fast with it. All right. What else, please? Someone's under judgment. It's like you were trying to avoid some type of a conflict. They were committed to having this conflict, right? And now they're feeling heartbroken. I'm not making a judgment at the bottom of the deck. Like they were just very unrealistic when it came to the shit they were saying or whatever they were doing. Um, Somebody might be feeling like maybe you want to be forgiven for something you could have did in the past. The Most High has already forgiven you, but you have to like forgive yourself. Okay. If you are going through some type of a hard time, especially for someone, it could have to do like with your kids or something, or it could be with your inner child, healing your inner child. You're making a lot of progress, okay? This right here is to show you're innocent, okay? Somebody dealt with reactive abuse and you were blamed for things, and it was like just your reaction to whatever negativity somebody was like trying to throw your way. You're innocent in that situation, okay? Because somebody was being horrible, and it could be like a family member or something. Mhm. And you're also very adaptable. Like, as long as you're continuing to focus on your priorities and, focus on your forward momentum and the most high and not like getting caught up in like bullshit, you're definitely going to keep progressing, like literally. Yeah, because somebody could be feeling a little disappointed, or this could be whoever it is that's in your energy. But it's like someone is very problematic. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like somebody's dealing with a fucking problem. Like they're an issue. Like you standing up as a leader is gonna lead to these wishes coming true for you, okay? And then I almost said coming through. So something is definitely coming, and it's a break-in. It's gonna help you break through any type of depression or any type of feeling that you have that like keeps you a little bit down. Like the rejection is divine protection. Okay. So try not to focus too much on the things that you had to walk away from. You had to walk away from them for a reason. Okay. Things might not be perfect right now, but at the same time, things could be fucking worse if you would have stayed around whoever the hell this was. It could be a Taurus that I'm talking to. Yeah, somebody's struggling. They're struggling real, real bad. And the reason why they're struggling is because you're not struggling. So somebody definitely has like somebody that's like they just all in a Kool-Aid, like, but they really can't do anything to attack you, which is why they're like self-destructing at this time. Yeah, like someone gave the illusion as if they were very protective over you, that they really care for you or whatever, but it seems as though like their actions was not matching the words that they were saying. Like whoever it was very deceptive. The sun, it could be a Leo, or I could be talking to a Leo, but either way, you are the truth. You embody the truth. You live in your truth. You're sure about yourself, and then you're also being ushered into a season of triumph. Okay. You are receiving divine justice. Like your divine justice is whatever this is coming out to fruition. So expect some individuals to reach out to you to like apologize. Thank you. You too. Yeah, whoever it is just bitter. Like simply put, they're bitter. They're bitter. And it's like someone tried to put a sword in your back and they weren't able to, so now they're mad. Meanwhile, you're expanding through you nurturing yourself, through you remaining grounded. It's definitely a good energy. I'm feeling like a very calm type of energy. And there's also someone, maybe it's someone that you're around or something, they drink a lot. Like whoever it is, they drink a lot. And it's literally them fighting their demons, but they're not focusing on healing. So it's like, yeah, okay. Somebody's drinking themselves into a early grave. And it's due to them being salty about your transformation. Like, worry about yourself. That's why they're stuck. That's why they're at a stalemate. It's like somebody they can't move forward from the past. Like whoever it is definitely a better Betty. And they try to cast an illusion to a lot of individuals about you struggling in some type of way, right? But it's shown that you're not. So maybe somebody has seen you recently, like they seen you and you didn't see them or something, or they viewed like your social profile or something. I don't know, but like it, like that solidified the fact that you are victorious against whatever that they tried to do. So I'm gonna clear up my cards and then I'm gonna use another deck to give double double confirmations, okay? But I was about to say transformation. So like you have definitely transformed, like you're definitely moving in the right direction. You have a lot of good things coming your way. And for a lot of you, like a big part of your transformation is gonna be your finances. Okay. But it's prevalent that you remain grounded and then also be grateful. Okay, you have to practice gratitude for the blessings you have now, no matter how small that blessing may be, even if the only thing you can be grateful for is having clean water to drink. practice gratefulness for that, okay? Because that's going to help you call in even more of that, okay? There's definitely someone that is focused on love right now. You're focused on like a lover or something. Focus on you, okay? Because your divine partner is going to come to you at the time that you're really not paying attention to it, okay? Somebody like definitely there's a feminine energy. You need to like start saying this. I do not chase, I attract. Okay, your divine masculine, you're not gonna have to chase them. Okay, you're not gonna have to chase them. And then for my masculines, like you're even if you're pursuing someone, okay, it's not gonna be hard. Like literally, you guys are gonna make each other happy. You're gonna feel the joy. It's gonna be natural. Okay, you're not gonna have to force anything. Alright, so right now I'm shuffling up and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull from another deck and I'm gonna shuffle it first to give you some extra confirmation. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, your horizons are expanding super, super fast. The Sun King of Cups, okay? Like literally, you have a lot of happiness coming your way to where you'll be able to really sit and trail and be like, I'm so glad that I remained faithful. I'm so glad that I didn't allow these low vibrational energies to hold me back from what's most important, you know? You are actually proud to look at yourself in the mirror and that's really good. Okay. Somebody's going to have a lot of feedback about some type of success that you are making. Okay. And for a lot of you, this feedback could come in the form of maybe you've been applying to jobs or something, or maybe you've been thinking about like starting a new business endeavor or something. You're going to have like a spark of transformation. And it's also going to help like with your emotional stability. Like someone has something coming in that is going to vastly contribute to your emotional stability, okay? Because someone has been trying, like you've been trying really hard, you've been working really hard, and you probably feel like, yeah, I'm receiving results, but I gotta work so hard for these results that I'm getting. Be grateful for that, okay? And I know it's tough, but you're literally at the cusp, and this is the time, and the Most High is gonna try to make you feel disappointed or make you feel like things aren't changing, things aren't happening, and that literally happens right before you get a big blessing. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, so King of Wands came out in reverse, so it's definitely someone that was kind of like really in their ego. Okay, whoever it is, you're definitely in solitude from them and you're very mature. Okay, you are super, super mature. So give yourself your props. Okay, it is not bad to give yourself props for the growth that you've made. Okay, that is a part of self-love because you're not hurting anybody. But you gotta remember and learn like this was the lesson you needed to learn was to be generous with yourself, to pour this love into yourself that you were pouring into others that really didn't deserve it. Okay, because you are heavily manifesting through your intuition and through the actions that you're taking. Okay, everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying, everything that you're thinking is being manifested, which is why you're being called to focus on the positive, focus on the things that are coming in, okay? Because your strength is being shown through the choices that you're making, okay? Because you will be tempted. I'm not going to hold you. You're going to be tempted, all right? But you're closing out of a cycle with having to be tempted by these karmic energies. You are about to be in an energy as to where you're going to be tempted by situations that are going to give you balance. Okay. So you have to make sure that you're keeping your heart open. Okay. You're still practicing discernment, but you're also being open as to where you're not blocking any blessings that could be coming your way. All right. So it's all about just being aware, okay? Paying attention to all the blessings that are around you, okay? Especially when you feel like something is stagnant, if something is not moving, like that is God sitting you down to be grateful for what you have, okay? Especially with these emotions, okay? There's gonna be tests, there's always a different test, but you have to not be swindled out of your blessing by taking the low vibrational route when it comes to navigating through these tests that's coming your way. All right. Yeah, so somebody tried to cause like a conflict with you and they wanted to do that to like block some type of forward momentum for you when it came to something new coming towards you or financial opportunity or just you being able to process your feelings in a healthy way. It's given somebody maybe is like they keep calling you or they keep texting you, block their eyes, okay? completely cut your energy off from them because you are going through a breakthrough. Like, I'm not making it up. Every time this karmic energy comes through, it's coming through as them trying to test you. And then it's like a breakthrough's coming right after that. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Somebody definitely has divine love coming their way with this Emperor and this Lovers card. Okay. I could be talking to an Aries. I could be talking to a Gemini. But honestly, the energy that I'm picking up is a bond. Okay. You are about to have a bond. Okay. I could be talking to Divine Masculine. Yeah. Divine Masculine wants to give somebody an opportunity, or you will have an opportunity soon when it comes to something. Yeah. We got King of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. They both came out in reverse. So somebody's gonna be feeling a breath of fresh air when it came to a very dominating type of energy. Okay. Somebody could have had a lot of money and they was really like in their ego because they felt like, oh, I got all this money, I got all these resources. So I could just treat people however I want to treat them. Like somebody learned real quick not to do that shit with you. I'm gonna hold you because you're confident within yourself, regardless of what you got in your pocket. Period. It's a new beginning coming. Somebody definitely you ushered in a ego death for someone, and it's really good because that led you to a lot of like new beginnings, and then it also gave you like a clear direction on where you wanted to go and how to move forward because you learned how to communicate in a way that's high vibrational, but you're still setting a boundary. Okay, that's really good. So I'm about to light my sage back because someone keep trying to attack my throat chakra and I don't got time, because when it comes to this damn retrograde, people just be in their feelings and they be wilding. All right. Because I'll be telling y'all, like, when it comes to low vibrational energies, it doesn't always have to be a spell. Somebody could literally put out negative energy by just thinking something bad about somebody else, okay? Or saying something bad or participating in some type of rumor, some type of gossip. That's why it's prevalent that you pay attention to the blessings that are around you, okay? Yeah, your wish fulfillment. I'm talking to somebody that is wish fulfillment. The Empress, like literally. And it's like you bring people through towers by you standing your ground, by you believing in yourself. That's why, like, it's always good that you stand on big business, okay? If somebody attempts to play in your face or whatever, like, you could take the route of turning the other cheek, but sometimes you got to stand up, all right? Because you're walking into this new beginning. You're walking straight into a period of your life as to where you're going to be navigating through these conflicts like butter, like water. Okay, it's gonna get easier and easier. Okay, maybe it could be feeling a little bit hard. Remember, it's a retrograde. The retrograde wants you to be exhausted and whatever. No, you got to keep pushing through. You got to keep pushing and focusing on the positive. All right, living in your truth, regardless of what it look like, regardless of who's saying what, who doing this, who looking at you like this. You living in your truth. The only thing that you should be focused on. Oh, how are you viewing me? Is the Most High. All right, that's the only one that can judge you. And even the Most High don't judge you. You know what I'm saying? So stop judging yourself so harshly. All right. And look, I'm talking about judgment and judgment pops out. All right. Be authentically yourself. If you having a day that you're feeling down, don't try to fake it and act like you okay. No, maybe that's your time for you to rest and nurture yourself. Talk to God about how you feeling. If you feel away, if you don't feel away, always talk to God. Clarify this judgment, Holy Spirit. Yeah. You're gonna be feeling a lot of renewed energy, okay? Somebody has been working so hard, and I feel this energy. Somebody has been working so hard. It's something that you're working hard to do, something you're working hard to achieve, obtain. It's coming, okay? And you're gonna have a day coming really soon that your energy is gonna feel renewed, okay? Because there's definitely someone that is purging right now. You're purging out negative energy that could have been sent your way. Justice. That's your justice, okay? That's your justice. Keep doing it, keep standing strong because there's individuals that are going to try to infiltrate this bubble of protection that you have. And the only way that they can infiltrate your bubble of protection is if you let them in. All right. So if someone comes towards you in your belly and you like, I don't know. It's a no. Okay. If someone causes you to doubt something, if you just feel any inkling of anything, go with that gut feeling and I promise you it's gonna work out. All right. Your intuition is a gift from God. Not everybody has that mind, that inner voice that you have, that's your higher self. It used to be your inner child. That's why you wasn't being nice to yourself. Now you've come into harmony with your higher self. So that inner voice, that conscience, that's God. Okay, y'all collaborating together. You working with the Most High. All right. So if you doubt yourself in any type of way, or you just feel like, I don't know, like what's going on, ask God for help. I do it all the time. All the time. Sometimes I'll be having certain feelings. I'll be like, God, help me. Please. Okay. And do that. Do that. All right. Give yourself a break. Literally, because if somebody being real messy in the background, hey, somebody's being real messy in the background. And it seems as though it's like whoever it is, they have nothing but karmic energies around them. Yeah, Page of Cups. You could be dreaming about that, but they're definitely going through like another spiritual awakening. And just to let you know, we go through multiple spiritual awakenings, and every spiritual awakening is ascension, not descension, it's ascension. Okay. That's why you focus on forward momentum. But it's fated. It was fated for you to be authentically you. Okay. You are made in the way you're made for a reason. Okay. Stop being so hard on yourself. Nobody is perfect. The last one that was perfect got hung up on the cross. What do that tell you? Stop trying to be perfect. All right. All right. Like literally. Clarify this wheel of fortune. Mm. I said clarify this wheel of fortune. You are sure. You are sure of the love that you have for yourself. You're sure that you are receiving all the manifestations, all these daydreams, all these wishes. You are sure that it's coming to you. So keep standing in that power, because the more that you heal, the faster it's going to come in. All right. Yeah. You're victorious. You are victorious. Yeah, and all these illusions are being uncast, it's being opened, okay? Like you are receiving a whole bunch of clarity. And then it's also like there's individuals that said a lot of things, did a lot of things, and it could have been for a long time. There were individuals that were stuck under that illusion of whoever it is. Whoever this individual is, they're self-destructing, and the illusion is literally being uncast. Like somebody can't hide no more. They can't hide no more. And they're feeling excluded because of the lies that they told, period, point blank. Somebody's losing a lot, and that's their karma because that's what they wanted for you, okay? So if this is resonating for you, you know who it is, and you're certain about who it is. So it is what it is. Hell, pray for their healing. Hell, yeah, because whoever it is, like, they were an emotional manipulator, like, they try to play with people' emotions. It's like, it's weird, like, ew. Yeah, you not around them. You had to take solitude from them, and it seems as though, like, when you decided to leave them alone, you didn't want to, but you knew you had to save your soul, to save your heart, you know what I'm saying? So you didn't end up bitter, so you didn't end up settling for some bullshit that you knew you didn't deserve to have. Like you realize the value that is within you. Okay, you're very valuable, you're very important, and you deserve this. Okay, even if you have regrets, like, man, I wish I would have knew this sooner. Stop thinking like that. Okay, everything happens in divine timing. It's a reason why it happened when it did. It was fated to happen that way. What happened? Mommy, I got two mat downstairs. Just happened that way. Okay, put your pajamas on. You can't sleep with jeans on. You could keep that shirt on, but you can't sleep with jeans on. Go put pajama pants on. What happens? Or shorts. They do what I said. Huh? Put some shorts on and moisturize your legs and your arms. All right, my bad. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, there's also somebody that could be letting go of like just being able to like redeem themselves when it comes to you, right? So somebody's realizing that you have been thriving since they haven't been around. Somebody's being faced with the truth that they are toxic, all right? And that was also like fated to happen as well. Yeah, it's like they were waiting, like they were like waiting for something. But it's like while they were waiting for something to like happen to you, you walked straight into your fulfillment. So it was really good that you got away from whoever that was, okay? Literally, because it helped you to heal, especially like your emotions. Like, listen, you cleared up a lot of like mental blocks. I can't make it up. Through you focusing on yourself, okay? Like literally. Like I just heard you next up. Like it's something that you it's something. Somebody's waiting for something. Like you're definitely waiting for something and it's coming in super, super fast. Okay. So if you're feeling very exhausted, that's the most high telling you to rest. All right, because you're about to be real busy, but in the best way. Okay. So whatever that is resonating for you, because I'm picking up a bunch of different energies. I ain't even gonna hold you. But I'm gonna clear up my deck and then I'm going to shuffle up some more and I'll run through and read some more collective energies one more time. And then I gotta get out of here. So I gotta put my kids to bed. But yeah, but for somebody like, ooh, you saved yourself from a world of hurt. I ain't gonna hold you because these downloads that I got, it's like somebody was dealing with someone that was a player. And even if it wasn't like romantic, it could have been like somebody that was just very manipulative. It's like it was always something, like literally. Someone definitely has like someone that wants to like work with you. But it seems as though, like, you chose not to, and you went in the right direction because whoever it is under judgment, which is why they're feeling hella stagnant, right? And they were trying to, like, be around you because, like, somebody's aware that you're a divine being, alright? Oh, you see me stuttering? Okay, so whoever this is, maybe that person stutters or something. I don't know, but you know, retrograde be just doing whatever. But I'ma tap more into that to see what's up with that timeline. What's up with that Holy Spirit? Because when I'm stuttering, oh yeah, somebody talking to God about working with you. Somebody a little nervous. They're a little nervous. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody realizes they have to make these necessary changes in order to work with you. Like they are aware that you have standards. They are aware that you're certain about what you want and what you're not about to deal with. Period. Like because you dealt with a lot of liars, you know like what it feels like to have somebody that is just low vibrational, that is just committed to having conflicts, wants to play games, trying to save themselves from a difficult situation by coming around you. All right. So I don't know if you've been doubting it. You are a divine being. And also everyone that sees you and is around you can tell and knows that you're a divine being. All right. Like literally everyone can see it and can tell. So even if you meet somebody and they start acting a little funny, okay, shift that perspective. They acting funny because they demons is going crazy inside of them because they know you look at them, you talk to them, that's gonna trigger a spiritual awakening and defeating the demon that is within them. You heal people just by being around them. You save people just by being around them. So imagine when you come into divine partnership, whether it's soul tribe, family, friends, romantic, like do you know how much greatness that is? So imagine the attacks, you know, that the enemy is going to send to prevent that from happening, right? Literally the illusion is done. That came out again and I flipped my all my cards is upright. Okay, like literally it's done. I can't make it up. It is done. Okay. So somebody like you've been worried. You've been so worried about having a struggle, because things might not be easy right now. But that it's not getting worse. It's getting better. Okay. Think about what's getting better. All right. Because you might feel like things are just going so bad. Like this is faded. Okay. You're turning out of a hard cycle, but you have to learn how to keep your emotions regulated, even when shit doesn't happen how you think it is gonna go. All right. Yes. Yeah, there's definitely someone that like they want to come towards you, right? And whoever it is, they're not the best communicator. They're not the best communicator. And it's because they're not sure if you're going to like accept them, okay, or forgive them. Okay. What about this? Who is this? Yeah, King of Wands, King of Cups. King of Wands, King of Cups. It's the masculine energy. You completed a cycle with them, you let go of them, you probably don't think about them no more, or whatever. Whoever this is, it seems as though someone, yeah, judgment. All right, they're afraid that you're gonna walk away from them or really tell them about themselves. Do what you're being called to do, okay? Because sometimes you could just use your silence, right? But sometimes you're gonna have to tell somebody like, "Hey, I understand that you feel as though you've turned over a new leaf, you know. I understand that you focusing on your healing and you seek forgiveness. I forgive you, but I ain't about to fuck with you like that. I understand you moving in the right directions, but I'm still not about to fuck with you like that. You feel me? Like sometimes that's the best thing to do. One second, y'all. Mm, Go ahead, go lay down. Mm, Who keep deleting messages? Because if you delete one more message, I'm about to ban you for 24 hours. Because I don't like that. What else, please? Well, no, actually, what about this judgment? Yeah, whoever it is, it's like they have a lot of confusion. Like they're very confused. And the Nine of Cups felt like it literally fell across from each other on the card. So I'm going to pick up, not pick up, but I'm gonna read this energy. Clarify this Ace of Swords in reverse, Holy Spirit. Clarify this Nine of Cups in reverse, Holy Spirit. All right. So your justice is this wish fulfillment. All right. And I clarified this Ace of Swords in reverse with this chaos, okay? It has to do with your consistency. It's something that you're consistently doing or something that you're consistently working towards. All right. Somebody is in confusion because they're trying to figure out like how. Like somebody wants to know how you're doing it. What's the secret sauce? And they literally don't realize that you just follow what God wants you to do. Like, mm, yeah. Yeah, and it's a lot of exhaustion for you when it comes to romantic connections. And granted, I could see that. I could see that because it seems as though you've dealt with people that try to play in your face. I can't make it up. Like you've dealt with some horrible individuals. I ain't even gonna hold you, and you remained authentic through it, right? But it seems as though it's like you being optimistic, it avoided a lot for you. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Okay, remember we had two kings and now we got two queens. Y'all see where the reading is going. So if you don't want to hear about divine partnership, just leave now. Hell. So that's what's coming out with this divine partnership. You are being called to really focus on regulating your emotions, okay? Because when this divine partnerships come in, like for my feminines, okay, you have to know, yes, you probably been doing it and doing it well, being in this masculine energy, but now tap back into that femininity. All right. You can be firm while also being nurturing. You could be loving while also letting somebody know, hey, you ain't about to motherfucking do that. All right. Maybe for my single moms out there, because single parents, I feel ya. Okay. When it comes to dealing with your children, you gotta be more nurturing. All right. Yes, they get frustrated. Yes, you get frustrated. But you have to learn how to you regulate your fucking emotions, especially when it comes to how you're interacting with individuals that um that's your patience, pretty much. You just gotta remain grounded. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Y'all see me shuffle. Like, yeah, there's definitely a divine union that's coming in some type of way. I cannot get up. It's the divine union coming in. Somebody is definitely about to be into union soon. So you're being called to focus on your self-love, all right? Because right now it's on a sacred pause and it's about to start moving quicker and quicker. Okay, maybe you know who your divine partner is. Maybe you don't know who your divine partner is. I'm telling you this so you're not obsessing over who the fuck it is. If you start thinking, maybe it could be this person, maybe it could be that person, ground your energy and focus on you. All right. And I know that's rough, but you got to do that shit. All right, because you remaining focused on yourself is going to take away that mental block from you trying to control who it could be, right? Because, like I said, when this divine, you meet your divine partner, or even if you are thinking that someone is your divine partner, you can't obsess over it, or it's not going to come in, okay? Because you might get caught up and be stuck in some stagnant ass connection. I ain't gonna hold you to somebody that's in their ego and messy as hell, but you thinking they your divine partner because you done heard a reading the day before, like, oh, your divine partner coming in. No, like, nah, it don't work like that. All right. Because you're gonna get signs from the most high. See, this is your pre. You feel me? This is like the appetizer. The most high gonna give you the entree. Okay. And your dessert is gonna be the actual union. All right. But yeah, you fulfilling your legacy, okay? You're definitely moving in the right direction. Like you have a lot of good times coming your way, a lot of harmony coming your way. You definitely are really being called to really be confident within yourself and to really focus on you and nurturing yourself, okay? Because it's coming in, okay? And that's because you know that you're worthy of it. You know that you're a divine being. You know that you're doing the right things. You're honoring your body, right? And you're focusing on your priorities. You're moving in the right direction. Anything that you know that you need to work on, you're aware of it. You feel me? Because you're very introspective and like you are you're in harmony. And that is why you're ready for this to come in. But there's like, let me clarify this ton of wands. Because it's something that's really hard for somebody. Yeah, like it's a lot of hard work you're doing, and maybe like people can see it, or maybe that's something you're being called to do is to let somebody know, like stand your ground with somebody and not care who sees. Okay, somebody has to stand up to someone, and it might be very hard for you to do that, but you're being called to really do it. All right, that is going to be the catalyst for change in your life. Okay, this tower is very high vibrational as to where it will suddenly shift your reality. All right. But somebody's been biting their tongue when it comes about something, and you gotta speak up. Maybe somebody's making you feel excluded. Maybe somebody keeps taking and taking and not really giving nothing back. Speak up. Okay. Speak up. Yeah, your intuition telling you though. You know exactly what it is or who it is or whatever the hell. Yeah. And then it's also you moving on from this conflict and really standing up for yourself. It's going to walk you right into this light as to where you're going to feel the burden being released. You're going to feel that pressure being released because it's something that you've just been like, oh, I'm not ready yet. Now you're ready. All right. Because you're confident, you're sure within yourself, you know that you love yourself, you're seeing the beauty that is within you. You love yourself. So love yourself enough to stick up for yourself, okay? Because that helps every time that you stick up for yourself in a high vibrational way, that heals your inner child. Healing your inner child brings you closer to the divine union that you want, okay? And even if it's not divine union, abundance, or all of the above, okay? Closing messages, Holy Spirit. Yeah, your intuition's guiding you straight towards the fulfillment, but it's called for you to really stand up as a leader. Okay. Um the Hierophant also represents like commitments and you like bonds, you know what I'm saying? Vows, things of that nature. Like that's your fulfillment. Okay. So follow your intuition, follow what God is like guiding for you to do. Cause for someone like your intuition is telling you of what you need to do exactly to get this blessing that you want, this blessing that you're daydreaming about, okay? Stick to it. Stick to the plan. All right. Because you are fulfilling a divine prophecy. All right. You agreed to take on this mission. So keep going. All right. You might be exhausted. You might be a little bit frustrated, but in those moments of frustration, do something to make yourself feel good. All right. Yeah. Like you're strong. You're super, super strong. Like literally. Ooh, I'm talking to somebody that has practiced self-control in situations that would have broke anybody else. That right there is proof of your divinity, proof of your power, proof of how strong you are, how courageous you are. All right. And you deserve all of these blessings that are coming your way. I can't make it up. Like, that's your victory. And it's because you're remaining ambitious. Shit is not perfect. I will not sit here and tell you that everything is perfect or whatever. No, you get frustrated sometimes. Hell yeah, you get frustrated sometimes, right? But you keep going. You keep striving. You realize that every day that you wake up is another day to be better. You might stumble, but even if you fall, you still get your ass back up every time, right? That is strength. You're not conforming to the status quo. You're not going along with all the bullshit around you because your eyes is open. Once they open, you can't shut them no more. You can't. Literally. All right, the actions you're taking is leading you right to this stardom. The actions you're taking is leading to your desires becoming a reality. All the actions that you're taking is leading to these hopes and dreams coming true for you. All right. And you see how she's looking up at the stars? That's you when you pray. That's the biggest star that's right there. That's you. All right. Your passion is going to lead to victory. The self control, all right, in situations that are meant to test you are going to lead to your victory. All right. Because you're worthy of it. You are worthy of it. Be sure of that. Be sure of that. Like, literally, give to yourself. Be generous with yourself. Be generous with yourself. Do not give to situations that don't serve you. Okay. You are worthy of the divine love that you embody. The love that you have given to people that didn't deserve it will now be given to individuals that do deserve it, not just off of what they say, not because of what they look like, not because of just how they act. No, it's going to be balanced. You feel me? Kindred spirits, individuals that have the same soul that you do, individuals that are on the same frequency, the same wavelength that you have been, right? Individuals that have gone through losses and been used and possibly like abused. Like these individuals know the value of a genuine human being. You didn't go through all that hurt for nothing. You learned all the lessons you needed to learn. So now it's time to keep moving forward because you walking right into a blessing. You walking right into a blessing. Yeah. It's just prevalent that you remain confident. You have to be confident within yourself. Walk with your head held high, regardless of what it is. When you wake up, when you go to sleep, practice gratitude for the blessings, for the clarity, for your consciousness. You have to practice that. It's gonna open up a lot for you because you might be anxious, but you're still excited about this journey. You might stumble. Like I said, you might stumble, but you learn it from trial and error because you know that good things don't always come easy, right? But when it comes to divine love, divine unions, divine bonds, individuals that deserve to be in your life, it's gonna feel good. It's not gonna be they're saying the right things, but they're not doing it. No, they're going to say it, do it, act on it like they're going to affirm you. They're going to use words that you do, act how you act. And it's going to be different than when it comes to mirroring, right? Because sometimes you might get caught up with individuals that mirrored you in the past. You're going to realize the difference. You know the difference now, even if you're in a period of solitude at this time. You're going to know when someone's mirroring you. Okay, it's going to be obvious. That's why you learned to listen more than you speak, right? That's how you know someone's mirroring you. Because we probably overshared a lot in the past. That's how the motherfuckers knew what they, you know what I'm saying, knew what to do. You're not doing all that. Hey. Okay. But yeah, you definitely in a space as to where individuals are realizing that they have to be in their truth in order to fuck with you, whether as a friend, whether as a romantic partner or whatever. But you are definitely being prepared for divine union, and you're gonna have a moment where you're gonna be like, I'm glad I didn't give up on myself. You're gonna feel like I'm glad I didn't give up on the most high. Like you're literally in the spotlight. But definitely for someone, there's something. You've been biting your tongue about something. You gotta speak up, okay? And when you speak up, it don't have to be a big old blowout. It don't have to be a whole bunch of hoopla or whatever. Just advocate for yourself. Because it's giving advocation. Like speak up. Speak up. Even if it's somebody trying to tempt you and you know they trying to tempt you, don't say, "Oh, maybe next time." Say, "Hell no. Absolutely not." Okay, that's the energy you gotta have. All right. But a lot for this message is mainly about emotional stability, like being able to advocate for yourself, but remaining emotionally stable. Okay. Because maybe you were put in a lot of like sticky situations because of your reactions to certain things, but a lot of it was like reactionary abuse. So now you're going to be receiving tests to show that you truly did learn your lesson. Okay. And I get it because I had my tests like 2 months ago. Like somebody tried me and it was a complete stranger in the grocery store. But like, I just was like, I seen it. Like I seen the demon on their back. Like you just ill. Like you want to have an energy exchange, and you got to think about that. Like for my people that you probably work around the public or whatever, and there's people that try to test you, and you got to look at them like, why you so bitter, and why you trying to like put that off onto me? Like you don't even know me. No. And then this could even be for people that you know, like your family or whatever. Like I didn't do nothing to you. I came in here smiling. I'm high vibration. I ain't think about no bullshit. You feel me? And people just try to like bait you into that. That's because they want to have the energy exchange. Don't let them have it. All right. Don't let nobody trick you up out of your blessings. All right. Because you a divine being and your light is what irritates these motherfuckers demons, which is why they try to play with you. All right. Realize when somebody play with you, they playing with God. God not going for that. All right. So yeah, it's definitely someone that, they are feeling nervous about coming towards you. Maybe they want to ask for forgiveness, or maybe this individual wants to rekindle a relationship with you. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It's not giving romantic, but who the fuck knows? Okay. Definitely make sure that you're moving with grace, but also practice some discernment. All right. But yeah. That's all I got for you. I hope you have a good night. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.